Hello, you wonderful creators. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm Ash. Welcome to my channel, Ash Writes Lots, and I will be talking about my frantic prepping for Nanowrimo. Okay, well, hey, thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to be talking about my Nanowrimo prep, in which I had to do a lot of catching up because I got behind. Although I did plan it from at the end of September to get all my stuff in order to do my snowflake plotting and everything throughout the month in order to make sure that I was ready to go for NaNoWriMo. And I also had other plans like, making sure I had my to-go bag packed, make sure I did some menu planning and things like that. But stuff was getting behind. I'm like on 2 weeks in. And I had to do a whole bunch of catch up over on Friday and Saturday, in which I was with my family. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So anyway, I think, well, you'll probably get this on Monday, maybe Tuesday. And I should be working on the 4-page summary of it. But I figured today I would just show one of the things that I like to do is make sure I have a writing bag ready to go that I can throw my planner into, but everything else is already in there, pretty much there and ready just in case I want to write on the go, do a write-in coffee stop just cause. I figured I'd show it and ask, hey, what do you pack and get ready for when you're doing NaNoWriMo? But pretty much this is what I use. My tote bag, I did design it. She's pretty. Ones a tote bag. This is available on Ko-fi if you would like it. My shameless plug here. I will put a link in the description below. I also have a pouch with her on it. So, so pretty colors. But anyway, I do enjoy making my Galaxy Girls digital and on wood. Pretty much my pouch usually has my way too big flash drive, but hey, it's clear and ready to go. I do have my extra mask in here. I really like these because it has the filter option. So I do have filters that I can stick into them. I have regular stuff, pen, pencil, eraser, clean off. I got matching stuff. Like all of this is on there. Look, y'all, get all this pretty stuff. Get all the match if you want to. My headphones, I usually bring with me. And then I do have my little mirror just in case, I need to look behind me or anything. What's going on? But this little mirror. But I just have them usually in my pouch anyway. But pretty much that's what I take when it comes down to some of the tools that I use. And then I also have things like my notebook in there. Put a little vinyl sticker on it. This is a notebook. And I have my writer's pointer. I'll usually throw it in there. See the pretty tiger. That's some orange with cat ears today. Yay. But yeah, so this was actually a previous planner. I have it covered up, but there was a date and everything on there. But this was a planner from Books A Million. I think it was Books A Million. Got a Books A Million. I'll see if they have another one. But pretty much I really like the cover. So the cover, very pretty. I thought with all the lovely gold and everything in Tiger, she's pretty. And I use this. I added things like ribbons for my, bookmarks and everything, and the little end pieces. But basically, I just took it apart and used my cinch in order to put on a new ring and, put punch holes, the correct holes that were needed for the paper for this one. So it was pretty standard. It wasn't like anything super elaborate or anything, but I do enjoy making little spiral notebooks. So I had the stuff. I took it and it has all of my stuff. I started filling in everything, filling in my notes. This is my calendar, trying to cross off everything that will allow me to get everything in order for NaNoWriMo. But I will say I have 2 ideas. So I have been kind of double time working on the character information, the synopsis, all that good stuff for 2 different stories, in which one of them is a paranormal romance that involves a witch and a tiger guy. He's a shifter, but not, he doesn't like full on tiger. He's a very big tiger. And then the other one was for a necromancy story, and I like both of them. And I guess I'm just really in, because it's October, kind of spooky stories that I would like to tell for my, doing my planning. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the tiger one because it's, I mean, why not? I mean, had a tiger cover, tiger me, all that kind of stuff. Why not? So I'm probably gonna do that. And one of the things that that I did a little different from last year, in which I do my planning, like my plotting beforehand. I normally will do it, but I am pretty lax when it comes down to planning all of the other stuff, such as menu planning, in which it was, I believe it was heart breathings. Yeah, Sarah Cannon heart breathings. I watched one of her videos about prepping for Nanowrimo, and it probably was from last year, or it could have been this year. And it was probably, or unless she said it in both years, pretty much doing menu planning. And I hadn't even thought about that. That makes sense. When you try to plan your menu for the month, I usually pick up my stuff on Saturday. We get everything put up and ready to go or prepped for the week, and then go from there. Instead of just kind of winging it per night, I think it would be good to have a menu. So I did start working on menu planning, and in which that's not supposed to be until I think Wednesday of this week, if I'm getting this to you before Wednesday the 19th. But I did start looking into which recipes we would like to do and trying to change it up a little bit so it won't always be the same, in which I do have my husband and my daughter helping me. So when I don't cook every night. Look, some of the nights you're going to be fending for yourself. But other than that, yeah. So we'll be able to work out a way to do the menu planning. And this time I wanted, hey, every time I make it to 10,000 words, I want to give myself a reward. Every one of them, you know, try to do something a little bit different. And for the first 10,000 words, I would like to do a bad movie night, in which I have a whole list of really bad movies, like really, really bad movies. And I love bad movies. And I also worked it out with the fam to make sure that they're going to be sitting there watching it with me. Yay. So we know it's going to be bad. I mean, we got them from like the Dollar Tree, bargain bins and the stuff like that. We know just based on the cover, the case, the description, it's going to be some foolishness up in there. So we're going to definitely pick a movie. And then the next 10,000 words, I want to buy another crochet pattern, in which I have a problem with crocheting right now. I will buy a whole bunch of patterns and then struggle with figuring out which one I'm going to do. And now that I'm going to just leave it to one. That's my reward. The next 10,000 will be a game night. I will play all night or whatever. It can be with friends. It can be just by myself. I have been getting into a game called Maneater, and I love running around being a shark, eating people's, fighting them on their fishing boats and military boats and all that kind of stuff. Then the next 40,000 word mark will have a $50 art supply spree, in which will probably be yarn for that crochet project. And then at 50,000, I am going to binge a fantasy romance, because I did not realize how awesome some of these fantasy romances are, K-dramas and stuff like that. I mean, I finished Love Between the Fairy and the Devil. Was a awesome fantasy. I mean, it was cute, it was corny, it was a problematic romance. I will say it was a problematic romance. He was very, very mean, murderous at the beginning of the story, in which self-preservation was a thing, and he could not do nothing to her that he wanted to do. And I thought, after we got kind of past that part and we understood some of the underlying issues, motivations, and stuff like that, it started making a bit more sense. There were a couple like miscommunication parts that I think they could have did a little bit better on, in which you didn't have to have the miscommunication, but that's neither here nor there. The story was cute. There was a dragon. The dragon fell in love with a lady. Oh, it was so cute. So in the end, it was a very nice story, and I enjoyed just about all of it. I was like, thumbs up. I love this story. So I'm definitely going to look into what I can binge watch for my 50,000 word option. And then I also have, like, just in case I have a little bit of trouble or anything, like with prompts. Let's see. Oh, I have a timer. I have a timer that I use. I try not to use my phone, because if I have my phone in front of me and it dings, yeah, I'll forget to put it on airplane mode. But I did get something else a while back. I got this book. Not a book. This is a writer's toolbox, in which is supposed to have like it's prompts and little fun things. Let me see. I did get a chance to open it all the way up. Jesus, do it. But yeah, so it has like all of these little prompt options. So my protagonist, too much like little, so you can pick like different things. So this one is Devin with a gift for comedy. So then you pick little things for your protagonist. And so you have your different goals. So you can play around, do your goals. So the goal is to get rich. Let's that one. And we're going to do your action is to learn how to drive. So the thing, in order to get rich, you got to learn how to drive. And obstacles. Let's see. We got, let's pick anything. Okay. That idiot from corporate. That's a corporate drama. I actually kind of like this. Shoot. Yeah, okay. I might have to, yeah, I'm gonna leave this all in the same spot. I mean, yeah. But yeah, so it has like, you know, the cards and everything in order to help out with prompts and stuff. You have these little popsicle sticks. So, and I thought that was pretty interesting to have, and timers. So you have your timer for doing the prompts, and then different popsicle sticks with more prompt information, color coded and stuff. So you have the hole in his sock. That's an issue. I decide the only solution was seduce him. I just said, oh my gosh. The idiot in corporate. Let's seduce the idiot. Oh my gosh. This is look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I have never I never really played with it. I opened it up and perused through it a little while back and didn't do it. My only defense was to write down every word they said. God damn it. Let me put this. But yeah, so it has a little. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad. I'm going to be doing too much. But anyway, so it has like all these little prompts and stuff available for you to kind of get about any little ruts that I might have, which hopefully I won't have too many because I've done all this planning. Now I will say, now that I've played around with it, I might have to do some scheduled fun prompts in order to break up the sessions a little bit. Maybe I'll play with it. We'll see. If I do play with it, maybe I'll record it. I will say that I did have to, for this workbook that I did have to add things like the corner protectors. I did add some ribbon in order to have my placeholders for different parts when I'm working on the setting area or working on the characters, those people, the people in the story. It may not be big enough for the full plotting or anything, but once I start really running over and it's like getting, a lot going on, I'll move it all into Plotter, in which I plan on moving everything into Plotter next week anyway. I just like having the tangible one. People ain't got ink like that. Pretty much that's it. I would hope that was interesting enough for you to watch all the way through. You get all the way to the end. Thank you so much. If you would like to have any like pouches, totes, eyeglass cleaners, or anything, I will put a link down below with my Ko-fi shop in there. I'm going to play around with some more planning and stuff, and then I might do a full flip through when it's filled in mostly. Well, I'm going to definitely not have the whole story, but once I choose which story is going to be, I will go over the one sentence summaries and things like that, or maybe y'all can pick which one. I don't know. We'll see. But what do you do to get ready for NaNoWriMo? Do you prep? Are you like, no, I'll pick an idea on October 31st because it's Halloween and I'm out and hocked up on candy. Go on November 1st, go buy a whole bunch of candy so you can use it in order to reward yourself. Are you going to try to do the whole 50,000 words? Are you going to do smaller projects in which, you do what you want? The official count is 50,000 words for the month, but maybe you'll do 10,000 words and that is how much you're supposed to be doing. I do usually change a lot of them into short stories and publish them throughout the year. I just started doing publishing where it was like me not putting it in an anthology, or I do have to do a horror anthology. I gotta finish that one. I gotta look at the date. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, tell me what you are going to be doing for Preptober. Are you prepping? If you're not, are you just winging it? I would love to know. I am always wondering what other people are doing because I'm nosy. I hope you have a great holiday, great month, great start of NaNoWriMo. Bye. Where did that thing go? I keep losing them. Oh.